It's 94.1 KRNA. We're online at krna.com. James and Mike on the KRNA morning show. It's a lot of KRNAs, Mikey. It's a little monotonous, don't you think?
You've hit your quota.
Hit my quotas, right. In the studio, we have got a big star, Cedar Rapids' own. Actually, he's from Elburnett. I got to say that. I got to be correct on how I set this up. From Elburnett, give it up for Riley Smith.
Riley, welcome.
Thank you, fellas. I appreciate it. We got to represent Elburnett.
We do. Have you ever had that chicken out there at Mahoney's?
Oh, I lived on that chicken.
Gosh,
every time I come home, I got to go get that
good.
chicken.
Man, they should advertise with us because I give them a lot of props here on this show.
Well, it's free. Why they got to advertise?
Well, right, yeah, why would they advertise?
They earned it. Their reputation precedes them.
Exactly. So tell everybody what you're doing in town. You've got a big music festival coming up. I was there last year. I did some emceeing with our buddy Doug Wagner. Tell everybody what's going on this weekend.
Right. We're doing a music festival. All the proceeds go to the Eastern Iowa Arts Academy. It's my charity of choice. I've been looking for a charity to put my name behind for years, and I donate time to a lot of different things. But when they contacted me a couple of years ago, I thought this is the perfect tie-in. It benefits kids who are into the arts, after-school program, summer program, and all the teachers donate their time, and kids can go there and learn how to play music. There's rehearsal space, recording space. So we're going to do a music festival. It's the second annual one, hope to be many, where we're going to showcase all the kids who have been learning, making bands, practicing playing, and they're going to play all day from 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. And then I'm going to headline it from 7 to 10 p.m. And it's going to be fun. There's going to be beer tents and the Nubo food down there at the Nubo area. And
so talk about, we'll get into your acting, but your music. You're going to be headlining. Last year you played as well. What kind of music are you going to be playing?
Is it The Life of Riley still?
Well, I kind of go by my own name now.
Okay. The Life of Riley was pretty clever, though.
Yeah, we did that for about a decade, and we were best friends in L.A., and we kicked around, but we all had regular jobs. Mine happened to be as an actor, but I went to Nashville 2 years ago to do the show Nashville, and while I was down there, I got the opportunity to write with all these amazing writers that were basically trying to get their songs on the show, and they knew through me they could do that. And I'm no dummy. I took every writing session I could.
Sure.
By the time it was all said and done, I had 14 demos, and I had 6 songs on the show and 3 on the soundtrack, and then 14 I hadn't used. And so I ended up making an album out of it, and it's been a year in the making, but we're done with it. It's country pop, all I don't know, I don't like to put it in a box, but
right.
Yeah, so we're gonna be showcasing some of the new songs and the new Riley.
The Nashville TV show is it's a favorite of my wife and I's. We have followed it from the beginning, and our son lived in Nashville for a while. What's it like to be down there versus Los Angeles?
Great town, great town. When I first went there, I was kind of apprehensive because I'd been in LA so long, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be a hillbilly, and I hadn't been there in forever, and it completely changed my mind. I want to buy a house and move there. First of all, there's every kind of music, the best musicians for every genre.
So true.
And if you've ever been on Broadway down there, every bar is just going off with music, 24/7. It's a blast, and I was living right down in it, which was really scary.
And it's really the new L.A. Nashville is because even the rock guys, Mike, the guys from Cinderella, some of the hair metal band, they're all moving to Nashville.
They have a great hair metal scene down there.
They really do. What are you working on right now? And what have you been working on? And your career has been a roller coaster, but things, boy, the last few years have been fantastic for you.
Yeah, well, my business is always a roller coaster, but I tell people once you're into that is a drug. I mean, I couldn't do anything else. That would be boring to me. I get off on the thrill of a challenge and pushing myself. And the thing about being an actor or a musician is you never peak, really. And as soon as you peak, you fall. So you don't really want to peak. People build you up to break you down. So I enjoy where I'm at and where I've been going. But this last year, I did a show called Frequency, which is now on Netflix. We made it for the CW network. And we did a wonderful season. I'm really proud of it and proud of the show. Unfortunately, they didn't pick it up again, but that is the nature of the beast.
Of course,
yeah. Happened a lot to me before, and I always say I hope it happens a lot more because that means I got a lot more shows.
Right, right.
It's a big thrill to have you back in town for these kids and for us to see this hometown hero come back. And for you to be able to kind of pass on what you've learned and what you've picked up over the years.
So many people helped me get to where I am, and so I can only give it back. And now that I'm older, that's the best that I can do. But yeah, I don't look at it. It's hard to look at yourself any different than the guy who the other day I was in Nelson's Deli.
Meat Market.
Here's another plug. I love Nellie's.
So do I. We're trying to get
here,
him on the air, so that's good.
Every time I'm here, I gotta go to Nellie's, and you know, and I smile every time I go in there because it feels like I'm still that kid that was skipping high school to go to Nellie's and grab lunch real quick.
Exactly.
And you know, and people treat you a little bit different, but around here, everyone's genuine. You know, even if they're uncomfortable with how they talk to you, they know me from when I was a chubby kid when I was 15, you know.
I remember doing a show with you about 10 years ago right over here at a place called Constantino's.
Yep.
And your mom invited me down, and we all hung out maybe longer than 10 years ago. Might have been like 12 or 13 years ago, but it was right across the street here at Constantino's. So
yeah, that was when I first started cutting my teeth in music.
In music, yeah, it was. It was one of your first kind of showcases. So, well, hang around. We're going to talk a little bit more here with Riley Smith. But again, it's everything's happening this weekend. It is the happening at the New Bow City Market, and there's going to be 21 Eastern Iowa performers, including Riley Smith. So all the information will be on the webpage at krna.com.